Today we take up the phrase, "and forgive us our trespasses," as we say in the traditional familiar language. That word trespasses, or trespasses, as we often hear it pronounced, could also be debts. Forgive us our debts, forgive us our sins. Trespass is to forgive us. I like that word. I like all three. All three are necessary. I like the word trespass because that means we have gone into an area we don't need to be in. Okay? I've gone into restricted area. I am trespassing on restricted area. Forgive us our going astray. How about that? We often, it kind of it makes it a bit more poignant or a bit more pointed. Forgive us our sins. Oh yeah, well, we've talked enough about sin already when we talked about the confession this Lent. But when we say forgive us when we stray, one of the old versions of the confession, one of the older forms, we have erred and strayed from thy ways like lost sheep. That's what we're talking about here. Forgive us when we go astray, through our debts, through our sins. Or forgive us our debts, forgive us our obligations to the world, if you will. Sin, debt, trespasses. Forgive that. Help us put that away. If you're just tuning in, go back and look at the first part of our Lenten discussions when we're talking about the confession of sin and the notion of forgive. And we talked about one of the great things about forgiveness is us being willing to acknowledge the fact that we have been forgiven. So, of course, we have God's forgiveness when we are contrite and when we are serious. But do we forgive ourselves? Forgive us our sins. Forgive us the ways and the times we've strayed away from proclaiming your kingdom, strayed away from your will. When we have lost sight of the daily provision you give us. Forgive us of these times. But that's not the challenging part of the prayer, not for me at least. Because the next part, which we'll talk about tomorrow, makes this part even more powerful. So I'm kind of going to say to be continued on today's thought, and we'll pick it up tomorrow when we explore as we forgive those who trespass or sin against us.